Welcome to this yoga practice. This yoga practice is completely standing, so no need to get down to the floor to move in any kind of way. We are doing everything up here. So please start by taking a nice grounding position into the feet and tuck the tailbone under slightly and just stand here for a moment and take some deep breaths. Allow yourself to use these breaths to ground and root down through your feet into your practice. Taking one more very big deep breath. And take a sigh out. Let's take one more of those. Big deep breath in. Take a sigh out. Nice. And then take a little wobble off of the body. And then let's take the hands out by the side of the body. Take a wider stance now. Take a deep breath in. Rise all the way up. Lengthen. Create space. Reach up to the sky or ceiling, depending on where you are. And then now let the hands come all the way out. Bend the knees as much as you need and come all the way down to the ground. Swoop the hands across each other and then rise all the way back up. So we will move now between these two movements, keeping it very simple. The invitation here with me is to move in your own way and in your own pace. And if any other movement wants to happen like this, let it happen. Can we be in that space of surrender, knowing that we can move in whatever way? We might get up to the top and feel we want to move the hips. Can we do that? Can we allow that to come into us? And then folding all the way forward. So allowing yourself whatever you need in these two positions. And then slowly release all the way down. Take a moment to hang out here and take some movement. So allow the head to become heavy and let the body sway. Let the legs be nice and grounded so they can move you side to side. Taking whatever you need. And then when you are ready, slowly start to rise all the way up. Nice. Take a little shake off, a little movement. So we're going to take some stretches in the hands now. So I'm going to bring the left hand out. We're going to turn the fingers down towards the ground. Palm faces me. And then we're going to use that right hand to place onto the fingers and take a little stretch here in the left forearm. We may want to close and open. We may just want the open. Take whatever feels good for you. Awareness of the breath is always maintained. When it is lost, we return back there. And then now take some time with each finger. Take some time to move each finger in whichever way feels good for you. Being gentle and loving with the body. We tend to punish the body way too much, always expecting stuff from it. So can we just give the body some nice movements here? And then let's take some rotations now through that left hand. Taking the rotation in different directions. And then shake that hand off. And we will now move to the right side. So turning the palm out towards me. Fingers face down to the ground. Use that left hand to create a bit of tension in the right forearm. Taking whatever you need here. And then take some time to attend to each finger. However that looks for you. And then slowly release and take some rotations. And then take that shaker. Just take up the legs, lift up the legs and just take a little movement, a little shake of the body. And then we will now take that right hand up to the sky, take a wide stance, left hand comes to hip, and we will move over to the left side. And then we will come back to the center, plant the right hand down to the right hip, lift up the left arm, and reach up and over. And we will move between those two. So allowing ourselves to open up into the side body. Taking whatever movements feel good for us in this moment. Take one more on each side. And then come back to the center. I'm gonna take some big movements through the hips now. So you're taking some nice big rolls through the hips. Big circles. Allowing ourselves to move in whatever way it wants to. Taking whatever we need. And then change directions. Taking a few more rotations. And then gently arrive back into the center into stillness. We will take now a slight bend through the knees, bring the hands to the thighs, and we will puff out our chest, and then we will round through the spine. So this is similar to a seated cat-cow. We lift up, curve through the spine, and we exhale, we round through. Let's take two more. Last one. And then stay here. Place the left hand into the left leg. Take the right arm up, reach up. And then come back down. Right hand comes down to the right leg. Lift up the left arm. And now move in between those two. If it's too much on the knees, you can come higher and you can move here. That's okay. You can even take hand to hip. Whatever is comfortable for you. Taking one more on each side. And then gently arrive back into the center, rise back up to standing. Take some of those hip rolls or movements that feel good. Might be a shake. Okay, we're gonna take the hands up over the head, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the sky or ceiling, and take a big full body stretch. Keep lifting up through the spine. Keep pulling the arms close to the ears. And then slowly release the hands and fall all the way down. Take a moment to sway here side to side. And then when you are ready, start to roll up and we will come to the top of our mat. When we arrive at the top of the mat, we'll take the hands out by the side of the body. Take a big breath in, reach up. And then exhale, bring the hands to the hips. From here, we will step the right leg back, bring the foot down at an angle, and turn the hips to knee. Or if you're facing the other way, it doesn't matter. Take a breath here, take a moment, and we will now move in and out. So we'll straighten the legs and bend the legs. Straighten and bend. So allow yourself to move in and out here. You don't have to bend this leg if you don't want to. If you want to just stay here moving in and out, that is okay. And then take a moment to pause with the left knee bent. Left arm comes down to the left thigh, excuse me. and reach up with the right arm. Let it reach up over the head or up to the ceiling or sky. Taking a moment to open up into the chest and the side of the ribs. And then slowly start to let that right hand come down to the right leg, right bum cheek, and start to lift up through the spine and rise up with the left arm. And then now move between the two. And yours can look however it looks for you. There's no right or wrong. Jack's just found the hidden treat that I put under the mat. Take one more. And then arrive in your reverse warrior with the arm reached up. Take a moment to pause here. And then slowly release the hand back down to the ground. We will turn the left foot towards the top of the mat, and we will turn the right foot the other way. And then here we will do exactly the same. So straightening and bending the front leg. And moving in and out of that how feels good for us. Clever boy. And then we will slowly start to bend that right knee, keep it bent, right arm comes down to the right leg, reach up with the left arm. Take whatever is good here. And then when you are ready, let that left hand come down to the left leg, reach up with the right arm, and lift up through the torso. And then move here now between the two. In and out. In your own way. And then taking one more, arrive in your reverse warrior. Take a moment to pause here. And then gently release the pose. Turn the right foot to the longer edge of the mat, and then heel toe your feet walking in. Take a little movement, take a little jump or a little shake. Whatever you need. And then come to stillness. We will take now some movements left and right, allowing the arms to sway out. Really awakening the spine here. And then gently come into stillness, back into the center. And our last pose we will take the right foot over to the left side, and we'll take a big breath in, reach up, and then we will lean forward. We will drop as low as we can so we can get this nice big stretch in the glutes. Take some breaths here. Do not force your body too much. Nice big deep breaths. And then slowly start to rise all the way up. And then release that leg. Take a little wobble off. And change sides. So left leg now goes over to the right side. Take a big reach up with the arms. And then slowly bend forward. Nice big deep breaths. And then gently rise all the way back up. And then take whatever you need now. Take any weird movements, any shakes off, any movements that feel good for you. And then come into stillness. And I want to take this moment to thank you for joining the practice. Thank you for moving with me. And if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment below. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care.